Hello, I'm the Artsy Crafter, and today I'm going to show you how to make an agamograph based on the book, What Pet Should I Get? But you can do it for any of your pet units in your classroom. So the agamograph I'm going to show you is about the dog. All of my agamographs have a writing activity, very simple. Students can name their pet and answer a couple of questions. So this particular agamograph is the dog and the doghouse. So stay tuned. You can find cats, turtles, birds, rabbit, and a hamster. And the files can be purchased on Teachers Pay Teachers or on TES. And stay tuned. I'll show you how to put all of your agamgraphs together. Okay, I thought I'd start today by showing you how to color each of the agamographs. And then we will cut them out and glue them to our writing activity if that's what you choose to do. So each of them is clearly labeled on the bottom. This is the dog and the doghouse. And the way they're set up is every other strip needs to be colored in a like manner. Okay, so you can see clearly on this one, the dog. And then on this section, you can see the doghouse. So what I thought I should do is show you all of the agamographs colored so that you can see what the final product should look like before we cut. So there's the dog in the doghouse. Here's another one, just colored a little bit differently. The cat and the kitten. Give you a moment to look at that one. The bunny and the hamster. The fish in the little bowl. And then the turtle. And finally, the last one I want to show you is the chick and the bird. Okay, so the first thing I want you to do is color your agamograph. And then come on back and I'll show you how to fold and cut. Okay, you're back. So I think you're done coloring and I'm going to show you how to fold. Basically, all you're going to do is fold on each of these inner solid lines. I don't cut yet. I think it's easier not to. So what I can do when I fold, first when I make a mountain fold, so all I do on the left side, I pinch on the line. In the middle, I pinch on the line, and the same thing on the right. Okay? And then I put it down flat, and with my fingers, I make a nice crease. After that, it's easy just to go and fold forward. So I line up the lines. So I'm lining up the crease with that line here. Okay? And when I'm happy, I crease that down. Now, continue doing the same thing going the other way. Pick it up. And then I pinch again on either side. And once in the middle, lie it down flat and crease. And then go back again the other way. So that's what you're going to do to make all your folds. Sometimes students find it easier to use a ruler. So if that's the case, you can do the same sort of thing. Put your ruler in place on the line and then fold it over, increase it, and move through the agamograph in that way. And then you can do the same thing here. You can see the line here. Put your ruler down and fold it over and crease it. So whatever you think is the easiest for you and your students, I want you to make all of your folds and then come back. So you're making, right, all these mountain folds, and then the other one is the valley fold. And then come back and I'll show you how to cut it out. Okay, you're back, so it must mean you have all of your folds done. And remember, one is a mountain fold and the next crease would be the valley fold. Mountain, valley, okay? So if you open it up slightly, now mine, look it, I reveal as I open. There's my doghouse with the bone on top of the hole for the dog to get into the doghouse. And if I slightly rotate my Agamograph, there's my doggy. Okay, so you can play with yours. Do you want me to show you what they should all look like at this point? So I'll show you the cat and the kitten next. There's my little kitty. And if I rotate it, there's my cat. Next one I'll show you is the fish and the turtle. So if I reveal that one, there's the fish in the fish bowl. And if I rotate it, you can see there's my turtle. That's a cool one. Next is the bunny and the hamster. So there's my little bunny, and I can rotate that one. You can see the hamster. And finally, my favorite one, the bird and the chick. There's the mama bird, and if I rotate that one, there's the little chick. So I'll give you a moment to make sure that yours are set, and then come on back and I'll make sure that we cut it correctly. Okay, you're back, so it must mean you're done all your folding and you've had time to look at your Agamograph and your neighbor's Agamograph and you're happy. Sometimes students say to me, "Oh, Miss, look, it's not lined up properly," because I can see part of the other object. Hold it at eye level, okay? And not a problem, then you can see everything lines up perfectly. Now, for me, I think it's easier when I'm done folding to go through then with my scissors. I want to cut the top off and the bottom off. So I have good strong scissors and good strong fingers, so that's not a problem. I can do it all in one fell swoop. If it is a problem, then you're going to just have to open it and cut off the bottom. So it's not a big deal. It's pretty easy to do it that way as well. Okay? Now, what about the left side and the right side? Well, let me show you here. So I'm going to cut the bottom off. And if you decide that you're not going to mount the Agamograph on the writing activity that I gave to you, then you can do the same thing and cut off the left side and the right side, okay? But if you are going to mount it, I want you to take each of those sides and fold them under, okay? So pinch in 3 spots and fold it under. And same with the right side. Pinch again in 3 spots, left, in the middle, and on the right. And lie it down and fold it over, okay? So I'll give you a moment to get caught up to me there, and I'll show you how to put that onto the writing activity. Okay, you're back. So it means that you've got all your folding done. Now we're going to take a look at the writing activity. And I have a writing activity for each of the Agamographs. This is for the dog. So step number 1, color anything that needs coloring. Number 2, fill in the writing activity. So this one I'll give my dog a name, why I think a dog is a great pet, and how I'll take care of my dog. Then I'm going to adhere my Agamograph to this rectangular section at the bottom, okay? Now, you can decide what's easiest for you. You can put your glue here. Oopsies, I missed the edge. So right along the edge of this rectangular section, and then in strips if you want, okay? Because I have a nice big glue stick. Or you can put it here on the Agamograph itself. So on the left edge that you folded under, and on the right edge that you folded under. And then I also put a bit of glue on each of those mountain folds, because this is just regular photocopy paper and I want to make sure it sticks. Okay, so if that's dry now, go back and go around the edges because you want a good amount of glue on there, right? And I want it to stick really well. So start with the left side and just line up the left side. If you want, before you put anything else down, you can just run your finger in there and then keep it folded and glue down your right side. And because you have all these sections with glue on them, just adjust a little bit so that they're evenly spaced out. And when you're happy with that, just put your little fingers inside and make sure that those are all glued down really well. Okay? Give it a second to make sure it's all set in place before you pick it up. And then when you're happy with it, look at that. I can look. And there's my doggy. And when I change it to this side, there's the doghouse. Okay? So I hope you love your Agamographs, and I have loads of activities that you can do for what pet should I get, plus all kinds of other activities for Mother's Day, Father's Day, Christmas, and so on. So enjoy your Agamographs. Hope to see you soon.